Hi guys, it's Jean here. Welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, I'm doing a HelloFresh trial and a review. So I have been a bit hesitant. Like I know HelloFresh has been around for a very long time. I would say more than 6 years, maybe almost 10 years. I'm not sure. But I remember, always getting brochures, a little like $35 new customer deals, like $25 off and things like that. But I'm a bit hesitant when it comes to, I guess, meal planning, like any subscription services, because I guess for me, I just don't see, like, especially because Kang and I eat very different foods, like it's not worth it for one person. And also because I'm a tight ass, like I think I can go to other places to get cheaper produce. But my girlfriend had a free offer for, recommendations. So she was kind enough to recommend me, and I had a week free trial. So I thought, why not? Free food. So that is what happened. So today is actually Saturday. On Tuesday, I ended up placing an order. She actually gave it to me like a week ahead, and I wasn't sure. I think the offer actually lasted a week. So I was a bit worried, so I quickly put an order on a Tuesday, which I'm not sure whether the Wednesday is like their cutoff day. So basically, you order and everything for the week in advance, like a week in advance. So you order and then it gets delivered the following week. So I was kind of doing it really quickly just in case I missed out on the offer. But it was pretty simple in terms of the website or the app. Basically, you just got to sign up with your details. If you received any coupons or free offers, I think if someone recommends you like a free trial, then you just got to go through the website, click on the link, and then register and sign up. It asks you for your address details, your contact, as well as your payment details. And there's a couple of plans you can choose. I think there's two types. So you can choose like a single plan where you get single meals for 1-2 people, and then there is a family, which I guess obviously includes kids meals and stuff like that. So basically when you go through, you select the days you want it delivered, and then you select the meals that you want. So I chose a single one because that's like the recommendation. We didn't really need a family one anyway. It's just Kang and I. And then there's 10 different meals, and you just choose 5 of them. And then some of the meals may have been a premium, so they charge a little bit extra, which wasn't too bad because it was still all considered free as part of my trial. And then there's also add-ons, additional if you want additional snacks or fruit boxes that you can add on top of that as well. So in terms of delivery, I think they had a couple of different days you can choose from, morning or night. Deliveries, I initially left it as it is for a Wednesday delivery, and then after I placed the order I realized actually I may not be home to receive it, so maybe change it to Sunday, thinking it will be there Sunday morning, which usually I'm always home because I like to sleep in on a Sunday. But by the time I went back and updated it, it said that it was going to happen the following week, so I just kind of left it at that. But today is a Saturday night, and it's 4 days since I placed that order, which I got a lovely message saying that my delivery will happen tomorrow. Now, mind you, I've been a bit lost in terms of days because for some reason I thought today was a Sunday and tomorrow is a Monday. So I told Kang, just keep an eye out on delivery. But then I read the message and he said it actually will be delivered between 11:30 to 1:30 a.m., which kind of threw me out. So I thought, well, if that's the case, I'm not sure whether it's till 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday or on a Monday. But then by 11:30, almost on the dot, I heard like a bang on the garage door, which is kind of freaky actually. But I did leave a message for delivery saying to leave it in front anyways, to your mind. But yeah, so lucky was still up. Cal went and saw it, and they left the package, left the box in front of the garage, which was stupid because I could have just knocked on the door, but it was 11:30 at night. So, which now kind of sounds stupid because if they continually deliver it at this time, it doesn't make sense because who's usually home or up at 11:30 on a Saturday night? But yeah, that was a bit surprised. But anyway, so I've got the box in front of me now. So I thought I would do an unboxing and share with you my honest review because I did the light and easy one a few years back and you guys seem to like that. So I thought I'll do this HelloFresh version. So let's go. So this is the HelloFresh box. Just got delivered. Just opening it up now. Was the box heavy? Yeah, the guy didn't even like message or anything, which was weird. Like he didn't even knock on the door, just kind of delivered it. But this is what the box looks like. I don't know if it's got any more details on it. Okay, so Hello Fresh just has information about it, and then you open it up, and then this is what you get. So try out, spread the word, $50 off. So like I said, a few years ago, it used to be 35, but I think it just keeps going up and up. So if you see any for 35, don't get it because I'm sure there's other offers. So this is just information, I guess. And these are the food options that I chose. So we like protein, something hearty and filling. So I pretty much chose the ones that had meat and carbs in it because it looked filling. So we've got the Southern chicken schnitzel with sweet potato wedges, and Indian salmon and Bombay potatoes. But what I like about HelloFresh is that every time I look at the meals, is they look really colourful and really just delicious, which looks really nice. And then I've got the Thai spice pork, and then the rosemary and caramelized onion and pork tenderloins. I know a couple of people that have done the HelloFresh, and I've had a lot of good reviews about it. And then I've got this Vietnamese pork bun cha rice bowl. I think that's about it. Yeah, 5. So I think out of all of it, the pork and the Vietnamese rice bowl, they were premium, so they were a little bit more. I think $5.95 more on top of what the normal price is. So those are my 5 meals, and then these are all the little boxes. So I think they're individually wrapped in different meal kits. So I'm not sure whether it's like color coordinated, whether there's a specific... Okay, so I think this is referring to these little color stickers. And it's good because they've got the ingredients, what you need in each, how long it takes to prepare it, and also picture instructions as well on how to cook, as well as dietary information. If you're into that kind of stuff. So these are the individual kits. So I think they're mostly individual, and then they've got a section. So this one is the Southern chicken schnitzel. Ooh, this gold, what's the gold one? Gold one must be the rosemary and... That's the rosemary and caramelized onion pork tenderloins. Then you've got, I'm not sure these are. I'm just going to take these all out. Oh, this one feels a bit cold, cold. And then on the bottom, you've got this bit. This is like a little cooler bag with all the cold stuff. This is like all the meat. This is the good stuff. So this is like, I guess in there has all the like veggies and like stuff like that. But this is where all the cold stuff is. So you've got the meat, and you've got like sauces and everything. And everything is all, I think, no, they're not color coordinated. But yeah, so everything, so it comes with like their pre-mixed like sauces and stuff. And it comes with like an ice block as well. This is a pretty neat bag actually. What's this? Hoisin sauce. And then pork, mince. That's pretty cool. Like all that kind of salmon. And then just a whole chunk of ice blocks. So these all look like they're already in individual serving sizes, which is handy. So then all you have to do is just kind of follow the instructions. Everything is in there with everything in it. So keen to see what's inside this. So this one is the chicken schnitzel. And then inside, you've got like a perfect amount of chives, I believe. Coleslaw. And then one lonely sweet potato and some panko. So everything you kind of need to and that's apparently a good brand of salmon too. So well done, HelloFresh. So we just unboxed everything and took a quick squeeze through. Kang and I are actually quite impressed. Like, the brand of the salmon is actually a pretty good brand, and most of the stuff, I don't know, like the pork strips has a bit of like a lot of fatty pieces in it, but apart from that, like the chicken looks alright. Not much fat on the chicken. But yeah, we're quite impressed with that actually. Everything was nicely packaged. Delivery came earlier than expected. And yeah, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take snippets, I guess, when I cook these. So I'm going to start on Monday because these were actually meant to be delivered on a Sunday. So I'll start on the Monday and follow it through and see how it goes, and then give, I guess, a review at the end of this. So now that we're at the end, time to give a review. So as you saw from the little snippets, it was actually pretty good, like in terms of making it. So the cooking itself and the prep are really easy to follow. I did like the fact that everything was all bagged. I didn't have to worry about, oh, what do I need to take out? I just had to take the bag out, dump it on the table, and just prep everything. Instructions were very easy to follow. Most of the, I guess, the meals in terms of presentation, it came out on point, which was good. In terms of flavoring, it was actually quite delicious. Surprisingly, like I was worried that Kang wouldn't like it because it's not really his type of food, but he enjoyed it. And I was also worried with portioning because, especially when it comes to rice dishes, like when I looked at the like rice satchel, it would look so tiny. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I want to be like completely full. But you know, I didn't complain. I felt full content the whole week. And yeah, it was actually really good. In terms of flavoring, it was good, but I just think there could be a little bit more. There was some food, like the Asian ones in particular, because I'm Asian, like when it came to like mixing the sauces, like it was very simple. Like there was only hoisin sauce, bit of soy sauce, or sweet chili sauce. And for me, I would have added a ton more like different kind of herbs and spices and like sauces. And I think, I don't know, how do I say this without being racist, but it definitely did feel like the meals were all designed by a white man, I guess. As in, like, in terms of flavor, I wouldn't say you get authentic flavors, more inspirations, if that makes sense. But yeah, so if it was me, like, I think moving forward, if I do get it, I would probably add a little bit more like flavoring here and there just to enhance it. But overall, it was still really good and delicious. There were some things that didn't look exact because I may have burnt it, and that's because in general, like, I'm not really good at grilling salmon, especially if it's marinated, because it gets burnt really easily, or maybe I just cut the temperature wrong, I don't know. And yeah, and there was not much food wastage too, which I really liked. Usually I'll over make a lot of portions, but it was pretty much just enough to cover the meals, which was good. It wasn't too bad because normally I would do like 1 day a week major cook off, like hours in the kitchen. But it was actually not too bad, like cooking an hour each night. And the meals were, even though they looked full on, it was actually quite easy. Overall, it took an hour to prep to put on the table. Which was convenient, and it kind of got us into like a routine as well. And yeah, overall was good. The only thing though, I guess moving forward, the downside for me, this is my personal experience, is that the cost is, I guess, the only thing that really weighs us down in continuing, only because it is $139 on average, I think, a week for a meal prep, which is fine. But I just feel like for our budget, it's a little over. I preferably like to spend $100 on everything. And because this is just dinner, literally dinner only, so it doesn't cover breakfast, lunch, household items, baby, dog stuff, like all those, I would prefer like under 100. That's the only thing that doesn't work fine. Like once in a while, we may continue with this. I have to admit though, I have already skipped a couple of the next couple of months, but I have also screenshotted the meals and ingredients and instructions, so just to save a bit of money. But like I said, overall it was a really good experience. So I think what I'm going to do is I will do another challenge after this where I will recreate the same meals but buy the ingredients and stuff myself and see whether there is a big difference. Because if there isn't, then you know what, we may continue with HelloFresh, because having someone deliver it to you is actually pretty handy. Having everything all portioned out for you is pretty handy. There is actually another thing that I think they could change, and that is just packaging. For example, when you get a meal kit and you've got like bunches of like different grocery items in there, most of them, especially like veggies and like loose bunch items of produce, they're all in little bags. And I think just like environmental wise, they can probably cut that down. I do think it's also probably in terms of warehousing, packing the bags, they probably just done that because it's easier for, employees to just grab that bag and put it in rather than grab bunches of ingredients. But you know what, if that's something they can work on, I don't know whether if there's a return policy, we can return like, the box with like plastic containering and kind of do a deal they could do to kind of reduce waste. But yeah, so I guess that's my review on HelloFresh. Let me know if you've been on HelloFresh and what you think about it. Let me know if you like this video. Like I said, stay tuned because I will do another video on my own take on HelloFresh, but buying my own ingredients. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to watch more. Thanks for watching. Bye.